So I'm watching Shangay's live stream called Solutions. I actually watched this live stream last year or earlier this year, uh, and I'm watching it again. But something that Shangay says often is he says, peep the mythos. He says, hey, peep the mythos. And basically what that means is when you watch fiction, try to learn something from fiction. Try to take something away from the fiction that you're watching or reading or listening to, which that's something that I've always been doing. I've always peeped the mythos, right? I've always did that shit. I've learned life lessons from anime, watching Naruto, watching Death Note, watching various, you know, Demon Slayer, watching various anime, right? I've took something away from it and applied it to my real life, right? So in his video, he was speaking on people saying, oh yeah, man, if there is a astral realm and there's some fucked up demiurge or some shit like that, we're going to fight them. And he said, wait a second, if you can't take a stand against the people that's on Earth, how the fuck you gonna take a stand against a fucking god or some shit? And I said, that makes sense. So something that my own example of peep the mythos that I'm gonna say here, all of these superhero movies, you have Superman, Batman, all of these superhero movies, anime, video games where the good guys have to take a stand against evil. All of this programming where the good guy always wins in these fictional works, most of the time they win. But yet, no matter how many times people watch Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, these people still won't take a stand against nothing. They still won't do it. You're watching these movies, you're getting that you're getting that programming by seeing the hero whoop the bad guy's ass, yet most people still won't take a stand against shit. The video on my last channel where I told people this is exactly what we have to do. Well, I didn't know everything about what to do, but it was a decent it was a decent starting point, right? Yeah. In order to live a better life, you don't even have to, you don't even have to go out and do anything, You just got to just say, you know what, man? Hey, we not paying no more taxes. We not going to work. We're not doing shit until y'all lower this cost of living. Y'all make life more sustainable. And if not, we ain't doing shit. And then we got to come up with a plan to sustain ourselves, even though we're not working and making money. It's going to be uncomfortable. You're not going to be comfortable, right? But until we are able to live better, we ain't fucking with this shit. Simple as that. People can't even do that. We ain't paying no property tax. Fuck that. If we buy the house, it's ours. You got the numbers. You got the numbers. It's not like you're outnumbered. You just don't do shit. And in the rare case which I highly doubt is going to happen, but in the rare case which I doubt is going to happen, but let's say in the rare chance that they want to get physical, oh no, y'all going to go back to work. That's when everybody get a gun. Hey, motherfucker, I told you I ain't doing shit. Get the fuck out of my face. If everyone started doing that shit, do you know how quick this shit could change? Just like that. People ain't trying to do that. Pathetic. Watch all these superheroes. Oh man, look at Superman fighting Doomsday and Darkseid. But they can't even take a stand against the system. They can't do it. They can't do it. All these movies they watch, video games they play, anime, manga they read, they still can't even do that. Can't do it. So humans are just and you know, I understand humans have I don't know, man. It's just humans are irritating, man. Nobody wants to get violent. Nobody wants to and I understand I'm not a violent person either. But if I have to get violent, I will. I don't want to. I don't like it, but hey, if you have to get like that, you gotta get like that. Like, niggas can't even take a stand against that. Oh man, I don't want to do it. You know, you can't even get anti-natalists to send every you know, you can't even get an anti-natalist. Say, hey, bro, find 5 people, send them $1. You can, and then everyone else does that to where everyone. Well, at the time, I was talking about content creators, people that actually make videos. Pick 5, send $1 a month. You can't even get people to do that. So humans just don't want to do nothing. Humans just want to complain all day long. That's all they do. The thing is, like I said on Javal's stream, I'm gonna always complain. This world is not. This world, you know, I'm gonna always complain about this shit, but I'm gonna do shit too, right? I'm not just gonna just complain and not do nothing. Most people on the planet just want to whine. Oh, I can't do it, man. That's all they gonna do is fucking whine and complain. Or if you stop uploading for 3 months, they'll say, bro, where you at, bro? We need more stuff to hear you complain about. You know, they don't want to do nothing. Just like when I was on Javal's post. This dude said, Javal, please come back, make videos, man. Come back. All they want to hear you do is complain. Which, don't get me wrong, I mean, I still like to hear people complain, but where's the problem going to get solved, right? You know, right? I want to hear someone complain, and then I want to see a person actually try to do something. But think in this world, you can't do nothing unless everyone helps you. You can't do anything. That's the bad thing about it. You can't do shit unless everyone helps you, right? You can't do nothing. Because if I just stop working, if I just stop paying taxes, they ain't gonna do shit. Because everybody else still doing it. So that's all people want to hear you do is just complain about shit. They ain't gonna do nothing. They're gonna whine and fucking smack their fucking lips and pout. Oh, that's all they gonna fucking do. Worthless motherfuckers. All they gonna fucking do is just bitch and moan all fucking day. Oh, I can't, man. I can't do it, man. That's all they gonna do. Worthless. Worthless. Especially a fucking man doing that. You know? Worthless motherfuckers. Matter of fact, but nah, females too. I mean, I don't expect the females to start fighting on the line, you know, to be violent, but damn, they can't even take a stand either. They can't say, you know, I ain't paying no taxes. Fuck all this shit. The women too. I ain't just gonna put it all on the men. The females too. Worthless motherfuckers. So that's why I left the anti-natalist community. I left all that shit. Just everyone on this, most people on this planet are just worthless. They don't want to do nothing, even if it's not something that's super extreme. You know, Of course, if the plan was, okay, we could change the world. All we gotta do is take a knife and just stab our leg and twist it and slice our leg up. I mean, of course, no one's gonna do that. It's too much pain. But hey, we gotta be, a plan where, hey, we stop working, we stop paying bills. We have a plan to sustain ourselves. It's gonna be uncomfortable. It's not gonna be comfortable at all. You're not gonna be comfortable. You're gonna be uncomfortable for a little while. We get our demands met, and we keep that same energy. And if they switch up, okay, now we gonna get back to the, now we gotta do something. We instill into them that we not falling for their bullshit no more. People can't do that. They can't do it. They're a coward. They're a bitch. They're a pussy, right? They all they want to do is, oh, fuck. That's all they gonna fucking do. Worthless motherfuckers. A lot of these anti-fag, oh, fuck, I can't do it. That's all they gonna fucking do is pout, rub their fucking eyes. That's all they gonna do. Worthless. Complain. You have a solution. They don't want to do it. Hey, this is how we can fix these problems you're complaining about. This is how we can fix. I don't want to do that. The worthless motherfuckers. Well, shut the fuck up. Quit making videos then. You worthless motherfucker. Shut your bitch ass up then. If you're not going to do shit. Shut the fuck up. You worthless motherfucker. Pathetic. So that's a peep the mythos moment that I caught. All these superhero movies, everyone's seeing the hero take a stand, but these niggas ain't following that shit. See Spider-Man fighting Kingpin. Hey, stop doing that shit. Superman for going against Lex Luthor. Batman against the Joker. You see One Piece, Luffy and the Straw Hat Pirates taking a stand against the world government. New World Order, right? One world government, right? Peep the mythos. You see, who else, man? You see Tanjiro going against Muzan and the demons. You see Goku going up against Frieza, Cell, King Piccolo. You see Naruto going up against the Akatsuki, going up against Madara, going up against Kaguya, an alien. Kenshiro going up against Raoul, Sauser, KO. Seeing Yusuke go up against Senshui, Toguro. Ichigo going up against these hollows. Who else? Come on. Think some more. Come on. Oh, Deku going up against these, what's the motherfuckers people called? Going up against these villains, right? All Might going up against these, I forgot the organization that's from My Hero Academia. Who else you seeing? I gotta have some more examples here. Come on. I'm tired, just woke up. Come on. You're seeing, who else? Who else? Fuck, man. Come on now. Who else? I don't know, man. There's all of these fictional characters going up against these villains, these standing up against organizations, and humans, even after watching all of that, they can't even do that. They can't do it. You can't even get a dude to send you $1, let alone not go to work and quit paying taxes and bills. And damn sure get, taking guns and going to murk people, which, I only promote that as a last resort. I don't promote that as like the first option. you know, because all the begging and complaining, that's done. You know, violence should always be the last resort. It should never be the first thing that comes to your mind. You ask, hey man, this, you know,